But if it comes, that's where I land. Why not? I'm ready. I think anyway. But today we have come to Nakuru County. We're here to meet partners of the government, partners who we are working with. Me, I'm an advisor, mshauri kwa ofisi ya rais kwa maneno ya uchumi, kuimarisha uchumi ya kudumu. So in English, we are calling that economic empowerment and sustainable livelihoods. The border sector is a major partner that we're working with as a government to make sure that we empower, especially our youth, who are very many in the border sector. This is a sector that has grown in the millions. In fact, we're talking about almost 2.5 billion of our young people who are working in this sector. And today we've come to meet the leadership. And this is in Nakuru County. This meeting has been facilitated by the national office led by the president, Kevin Mubadi. I want to thank him for bringing together the leadership of all the sub-counties of Nakuru County. Now, I came with a multi-pronged message today. One, as Kenyans, we have lost a great champion of people empowerment called the Right Honorable Raila Odinga. And us as a family of Raila Odinga, we realize and we appreciate the fact that Baba was not just Baba to us or a brother in the family or a friend. He was a friend and a brother and a father, a Baba to everyone across not only Kenya but even all around the world. So while my friends here saying pole to me for the loss, I also came to say pole. Sasa tunaombolezana pamoja. Sasa leo mimi nimeshukuru vile tumekaa pamoja, hata tukawa na ile 1 minute of silence from hao ni viongozi wenye kiti wa hizi sub counties, na alafu tukaanza nikaleta pia salamu za rais ambao alikuwa hapa hata juzi, na akasema mimi nakuja lazima nikutane na partners like bodaboda. Leo tuna mkutano mkubwa na bunge la wananchi. Wao tukitoka hapa tunaelekea hapo moja kwa moja. Mimi najua baba alikuwa patron wa bunge la wananchi. Ile sasa waliniita kuongeleza huko Kisumu na Nairobi, na kwa hiyo mkutano ya Nairobi wakaomba sasa mimi ndio niwe national patron ya bunge la wananchi, na nika accept kwa national patron. Sasa tukitoka hapa tunaenda pia kuongea nao maneno ya maendeleo na kuimarisha ya uchumi wao. Sasa kwa bodaboda, tangu niwe mshauri wa rais miezi kadhaa ambayo imepita, sekta ya kwanza ambao rais alinipatia nifanye kazi nao ni bodaboda, na tulianza moja kwa moja na president wa bodaboda ambaye anaitwa Kevin Mubadi, na tukaangalia vile tunaweza kuhakikisha kuwa yale mapato ambao bodaboda napata ambao ni kama 1000 shillings per day tumeongeza hata by 1000 or more. Na ni kwa sababu sisi tunataka bodaboda wawe na mabenefit kama SHA, bodaboda wawe nayo, kama NSSF, bodaboda wawe nao ya retirement, kama insurance ya pikipiki pia wawe nayo, na hata saving pia wawe nayo, na hiyo saving pia isaidie kila mtu ambao anapeleka bodaboda awe na bodaboda yake. Unajua sasa hii bodaboda inakuwa electric. Sasa hii electric pikipiki bei yake pia iko nafuu kidogo. na tumepata kuna challenges ambao tumeongea hata kwa mkutano ambao bodaboda wanayo, ambao sisi sasa tumeelewana kuwa ile unity ya bodaboda litaleta suluhisho kwa hizo maneno. Tumesema bodaboda hapo 2.5 million wale wako hivi at 1000 per day, hiyo wanaleta over 2.5 billion shillings ambao wanapata in income kila siku. Sasa mbona bodaboda hata waombe mtu kitu? Kwa sababu tukipangana na tuwe kitu kimoja, united under SACCOs, iwe from the village level tuje mpaka ward, sub county, county na national, hakuna kitu ambao bodaboda hawezi kufanya. Bodaboda ndio wataendelea kuwa investors. Hata hizo pikipiki ambao bodaboda wanasema zinawekwa kwa bei ya juu na kila kitu, wataweza kununua wenyewe wa supply. Yes. Service centers, charging stations, bodaboda wana hiyo uwezo. Sasa mimi leo nimekuja kuongea na bodaboda kwa maneno ya kuwa kitu kimoja, tuwe kitu kimoja, kwa sababu hata ile ungano ya bodaboda inaleta amani hata nchi yetu ya Kenya. Wakenya wote naomba kitu kimoja, tushikane pamoja, tushikane na rais, kwa sababu rais pia amejitokeza, ni mtu amejitolea ili Mkenya aimarishwe, ile uchumi wa Kenya iimarishwe, ili maneno ya hata sasa hivi umeona tumeongea hata hapa ndani ya miti, naona expenses zingine, cost ya fuel ilienda chini na bado tunataka iende chini zaidi. Tunafanya maneno ya hata pikipiki, tumesema regulations hapa na pale, unapata mtu anauza pikipiki 400,000, mwingine anauza 100,000. Haya maneno yote tutamaliza, na ndio sasa hii sekta ya bodaboda nini, naomba muwe na hiyo muungano ambao kunayo, hiyo upendo mko nayo kwenye wenyewe na kwa Wakenya, na sisi kama serikali kitu ambao nahakikishia ni kuwa tutashikana na nyinyi pamoja, na mimi kama mshauri wa rais naweza kuleta ministry yote ambao inahusiana na nyinyi wafanye na nyinyi. Rais amesema nimekupatia hiyo kifunguo, sasa mbona tusifanye pamoja na hii sekta ya bodaboda imarike? Sasa hiyo nashukuru kwa leo, nasema hayo machache, lakini nimetembea hapa, kuna chair wa county au naomba pia labda
before
yes.
He comes, we have several questions.
Yes.
As a founding member of the Young Turks in the handshake,
yes.
What's your message to the youth as we head to 2027?
I know we are young, a young Turks handshake alliance, YOTA. Like many groups that I've led. I led from youth in Fora, Friends of Raila. Then I became a young Turk because my age passed the youth, so we started calling the young Turks. That's how the young Turks were born. And basically, what we were looking at, the reason for registration and for making these lobby groups was what Baba challenged us. Baba challenged us that as you campaign for me to be president, what is your agenda for yourself and other youth when I'm president? What do you want me to do for you? How do you unite so that you have one, two, three areas where you want to be empowered? So again, in the same spirit that we have worked in YOTA and any other team that we work together, I am asking our young people, my friends, my colleagues everywhere, that we unite and stay united and look at the opportunities which are there in our country, and there are many. Because if you look at our economy, we are importing so many things that we don't even have to import. In my advisory, which is open to all, I came in the broad-based government. And this broad-based government is an all-inclusive government, and it has brought so many ideas to me, which some of them we are working with as we go, including what we are talking about, bodaboda. And I'm telling you, we're talking about bodaboda, not only bringing in their own motorbikes, but starting to assemble and then eventually even manufacture. So, and we in my advisory, this is the trajectory that we're taking. We are very intentional in what we're doing. We are looking at, you have young people who have come up with ideas on even fertilizer. You say fertilizer, imagine, like right now, we import a lot of fertilizer. Yet, right here in our country, we have a challenge, even in this county. If we walk with you to the market and you go and see the garbage heap somewhere, I'm sure in the main market, you'll find it. A lot of organic material. Yet, there are young people who, and there are even Gen Zs, who have come up, they've developed technology, it has been there, but modified in Kenya to be very affordable, to make organic fertilizer and even protein for feed for our animals. And this technology takes it even to that street person. And we are even working together with the Presidential Economic Transformation Secretariat right now to take that to the right. You can bring your own small unit uh, to the market and make your own organic fertilizer there and supply it collectively. So you're getting that the opportunities are many. This is just one thing that I'm talking about. But there are so many, and I encourage us that let's not feel discouraged. Those who had a lot of hope in Baba, I want to tell you that the spirit of Baba lives on in all of us. All of us, the message. Some people are saying now that he's gone. I even had calls from people who before would not were really against Baba, whatever for whatever reason. But now saying now that he's gone, what are we going to do? It is you now to join together and make that legacy real. So I thank you very much.
What plans do you have to see ODM leaves as Baba would have expected?
I am proud of ODM because many people expected a lot of crumbling right now and left, right, and center, but the party has come together. They've, I just happen to be a relative of the new party leader, but this is again by like in let me tell you, when I became advisor, there was a lot of talking even in social media and in the press that I'm just favored because I'm a relative of someone. But I think as many who are working with me and even in the government, those who work together, I say I am shown that I'm also just another Kenyan who can do what we can. I'm here, aren't I?
Yes.
And I came to border, and I'm not even talking about things which I'm hoping we'll do. We're talking about things that are happening and that we're joining hands to do together. So that the deliberate step by ODM to appoint a leader who I know he might be Baba's brother, but he has been there in that party step by step. He's a founding member, he's a trustee, and he, as you can see, even the warring parties are now, he's brought them together. I know his wisdom. Me, I grew up with him, and his patience. Because you require a lot of patience when you're working with these things, and then and he's very wise and smart. So I'm seeing a good future for ODM as a unifying force for the country. I can see that right now we're working together with the president, the broad based, and this is all for the sake of not only national unity, but to make sure that Kenya remains. We are a giant in this region and even in this continent. I think right now we're being rated number 6 here there, but I know that in a very short while we'll be even at the top 3, if not 1, because our our potential and our abilities as a country supersede anyone. So wewe Mkenya, where you are, wewe you're an asset not only to the country but to the world. Sasa let's all just find ways. Let's find the common things that unite us. Let's stop looking at the things that divide us, especially because we don't live in a vacuum as a country. We live in a global economy that is competing with each other. Many countries are measuring here. Rwanda is measuring to us. Here, Tanzania is measuring to us because we have something big to envy and to try and emulate. So this is what I.
Finally,
Yes.
in the larger Jaramogi family. Yes. Now we have your dad, Dr. Oburu, and Winnie, yes, as the only people in the political circles.
Yes.
Are you eyeing any seat in the coming years?
Us, we've always followed service. You know, Jaramogi was not an MP for a very long time, but he still did not stop. That did not stop him from serving Kenyans. Baba, for a long time, would go after the presidency, things like that. And when he was not even in office, he would serve. So me, I don't look at myself with the eye that I must be in some political seat. But if it comes, that's where I land. Why not? I'm ready. I think anyway. But I'm very, very keen on what I'm doing. I'm very passionate about it. It is something too that it also goes deeper for me. It has sentimental meaning because one of the last conversations I had with Baba was in this regard, just encouraging me to continue my. I'm gifted with bringing people together. I'm gifted with making friendships and bringing people to work together. So he said, look, don't stop that. And he said this, and I said, don't even say that ever again. That, maybe I might not be. I said, don't say that, Baba. And then, Mungu pia na mambo yake. But I'm in this space. Whatever duty I'm called to, I'm a soldier, and I'm your Baba, and I will answer. Taitikia. Asante sana.
Maybe very briefly, you said you are assuming the role of patron of the Bunge la Mwananchi.
I have assumed.
After Baba.
Yes.
It's one of the platforms for people to ventilate on public issues.
Yes.
What ideals are you going to try to instill into those meetings, and what do those people expect from you to be able to have?
Baba, as a founder, Bunge la Wananchi came in at a time when, and this, thank you, you really spoke into a conversation, part of that last conversation. Bunge la Wananchi came in during the political liberation struggle. And Bunge la Wananchi has been a voice in that, very, very few points in that. And now, part of my, now as a patron, I come in during what we're calling now the economic liberation of this country. This is why, even I was away for some years. Why I was forced to even come back, they were telling me, now you have to come back. Stop what you're doing outside because you're putting too much effort outside at the expense of your own brethren here. Is for that economic liberation. So, Bunge la Wananchi, we are, even my office, apart from me being patron, my office and Bunge la Wananchi are in the process of making an MOU. The MOU spells economic empowerment, economic empowerment, economic empowerment. And I am very impressed, in fact, by the type of, and I'll share that points that they have to be included in the MOU. One of them being trade. Bunge are all over that. I was only thinking Bunge Kenya. Bunge is international. And they're saying, some of the members say, look, you are at the source of raw material, which other markets want. Be it from omena to fish to any other vegetables that can be dried and taken outside. Says now, we want your office to help us facilitate that trade so that the Kenyans here, the young people, make the product here. The other people are the ones who take it and distribute it that side. Now, isn't that lovely? I mean, now, if you, I've even spoken to some people in this, they think of Bunge just in the political sense. But no, now we are coming in and our meetings that we've had with Bunge, we're now talking economic liberation. So this is the age of economic liberation. And that's where we're going at. So when we say Bunge power, we're talking about economic power. And when we say border power, we're talking about what? Border power. Border power! Power! Border power! Power!